Ho, everybody, and Merry Christmas. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to another edition of Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, Monday through Friday at noon. It is Thursday, December 18th, and I know you guys are out there hustling, bustling, getting all your gifts and getting ready for Santa Claus coming in on the Christmas Eve, making sure you got the food for the family and the gifts for the kids and getting everything for your loved ones. But I hope you guys take time and watch the show today. We got a great Friday, everybody. And check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609. Thank you to all the first responders. Thank you to all the men and the women in military. Thank you to our veterans who fought for our country. But thank you mostly you people who take the time and watch the little show about big things. It's Ocean's Pit. Richie and the boys from Seventh Heaven. Take us in, baby. Woo! Ho, 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 everybody, and we're getting ready for the holidays. Welcome, Ocean's Pit. Guys, right to business. Last minute Christmas shopping, stocking stuffers. What do you need? One place to go, and that's Ace Hardware. They got them all, folks. Great stuff. Now, a free $10 gift card when you purchase a $50 gift card, 2 per limit, folks. And on sale all month long, of course. Outdo your neighbors with the strings of 100, starting as low as $9.99. That is, of course, Christmas lights, 25% off all Christmas decorations, folks. Don't forget those Carhartt clothes to keep you warm in the wintertime, man, because it's going to get cold. And this year they went all out with unique quirky Christmas gifts and stocking stuffers, including the perfect pets, the lifelike sleeping pet that breathes. They're wonderful companions for seniors, children, providing a lifelike, loving ownership experience starting at $35.99. You can't beat all the great stuff they got here, folks. And that's our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place, local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Great place to go in and get some last minute Christmas stuff, folks. And all their sales guys are very knowledgeable and will take care of all your needs. Holy cow. We got 29 more days till the Chicago Music Cruise 2026. 29 more days. And if you're just hearing this time, then you must have been underneath a rock. But this is something. Last minute, you want to join us when you guys are freezing here in January. NTD Vacation does it again. That's right. This time we're going to be on the MSC World America, January 17th to January 25th. Now, that's a 7-night Western Caribbean cruise. Miami, Honduras, Costa Maya, Cozumel, and Ocean Cay, which is an private island owned by MSC World America. Brand new ship. It's privately owned by an Italian family. It's fun. It's going to be fun in the sun with Tony Ocean and the main event band and the boys themselves. Seventh Heaven, baby. 7 nights. Go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com. Put in Tony Ocean or give Mary a call at 630-688-1725. She takes care of all your vacation needs and real estate needs as well. Mary, again, 630-688-1725. Woo! Let's see who's watching today. Lilia, Andy, what's up, brother? How's Large Marge doing? She's got to be, if she was Large Marge 20 years ago, she's got to be like triple Large Marge now. Or she went on a diet. Who knows? Jill, how are you doing? Robin Snyder, hope you're doing well. You are in Florida at 80 degrees. Don't miss that bingo. out there, folks. And yeah, don't forget pickleball. Kathy, California. Claudette, how are you doing, my dear? Dick Sayed, great seeing you last night, Alderman of Des Plaines. Great time, great time. And we're going to start off with that. Last night, jumping Thursday night. It's a Thursday night. When I walked in the joint, I thought it was a Saturday night. And I want to thank Berto and the staff. They do an incredible job at Villaggio in Roselle off of Lake Street. But mostly also you wonderful people who came out and supported Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band. It was great. Kathy Splatro in from Arizona. Great seeing Fred and Laura and everybody there, Rose and Mikey Cigar and Mikey and Jeff and Debbie. I mean, it just goes on of the wonderful people that showed up to celebrate last night. Just have a little fun, Christmas fun, and that's what it's all about. Susan, the closer. It was very good. Marie Lewis, how you doing? Kathy, how you guys doing? You gave her my number? Okay, good, Andy. Thank you, brother. And, of course, a special shout-out to Double T, Tony Toto, and, of course, Danny Ramundi. It was just a lot of fun last night, so thank you, Villaggio. Tonight, we're going to keep the party going at Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Jumpin' Jerry Jams. That's an 8 o'clock hit. And tomorrow, 2 nights, folks, Saturday and Sunday, that's December 20th and December 21st, we'll be returning to Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy in downtown St. Charles. Vince Ramundi in the house. Fred and Kathy, great seeing you last night. Packy's in the house. Anyway, Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy this Saturday and Sunday. Now, the Main Event Band for the pop rock and roll retro show is Saturday night, 8:30, upstairs in the Speakeasy. Then Sunday we'll be there for Sinatra Sunday. And if you want to get reservations, go to oshows.com. It's going to be a lot of fun. Do little Christmas songs as well. So that's very, very cool. Very nice. Couple things. Let's get right to some stuff. First of all, Chicago singer Frankie Setta, and of course his girlfriend Christine. Unfortunately, her mother passed away, so our prayers go out to Christine and Frankie and Christine's family. Of course, when losing a loved one is very difficult, but especially even during this time of year. Very crazy. And another thing, my good friend, singer, great Kim Peterson LaFew, yesterday in the morning, her 2 dogs, Melvin and Bernie, got out loose. And it was a dog hunt all day long. And it was so great seeing all the posts and sharing the page of these 2 Labradoodles that were missing. Some good news and bad news. Good news, Melvin, the oldest one, was found. So that's great news, but Bernie is still on the loose in the Elmhurst area look around, man. I don't know what could have happened, but at least Melvin is home with her family. And please, if you still see Bernie, please contact Kim Peterson LaFew, and hopefully she can get her 2 loved ones, of course. So at least another one, Bernie, back, because Melvin is home relaxing and home with his family. So that's very, very cool on that end. All right, let's get to some stories here. Santa Claus. You've seen a picture of Santa Claus. You've seen him for years, always in the red coat, right? Red coat, red hat. You've seen him. But when he first came out, he wasn't red. He was green when he first came out, when the first picture back in 1931. But 1931, an artist that worked for Coca-Cola put him in the red outfit, and it became a trademark, and everybody knows Santa Claus, Saint Nick, with the red, and that's because of Coca-Cola with the red and white logo. That's what Santa Claus is all about. Are they chipped? Are they clipped? I don't know, Richard. Good question. I don't know if they were, but still, when you got 2 Labradoodles, first of all, they're great dogs. First of all, they're expensive dogs, and a lot of people want them. And now Melvin was the oldest dog. Bernie is still young and out there. Melvin, at least, like I said, is home. Bernie's out there. I hope that nobody took them. I hope the dog, I'm sure that poor dog is scared half to death. So good question, though. That I don't know. Ellie Weinhardt, how are you doing? Frankie Setta in the house. How are you doing? my friend. I hope you and Christine are well. The Super Bowl is coming up in February. Everybody's talking. Will it be the Patriots? Will it be the Bears? I doubt that. But anyway, it's going to be interesting. But this will be the first time since 1998, folks, that there will be no Patrick Mahomes, no Eli Manning or Peyton Manning, or no Tom Brady. This will be the first time since 1998 that those four gentlemen be in the Super Bowl. Isn't that weird? Very weird. Jeff, great seeing you last night, brother. Happy, smile, and dancing, having a good time. You're the best. Oscar the Grouch was originally orange. I did not know that, Richard, but thank you. Danny Ramundi, great job last night, buddy. Look forward to seeing you Saturday, tomorrow night at Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy. All right. What else we got? Some news here. The Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, who just celebrated a birthday, Ronnie Wood. Of course, they've got a new record out, and for the first time in 2026, doesn't look like the Rolling Stones will be going on the road to tour. Keith Richards made an announcement on his page about arthritis, as Red Fox would say, arthritis. And he doesn't think he can do a long period tour, so we might not see the Stones. And at that age, man, I'm surprised they're still going, and you got to give them kudos because they still sound incredible when you go see their concerts at their age, and Mick Jagger looking as great as ever and fit that he is. But it looks like you might get a new Stones album, but I don't know if you'll get a new Stones tour for 2026. Mark is in the house. Who cares? I know, but you got to say it anyway. I always love the Stones. Rose, great seeing you and your sister yesterday, hon. Thank you guys for coming out and having a little fun. Interesting stuff. We're going to talk about more interesting stuff. What else we got here? Some restaurants. Now, I don't know if it's here in Chicago, but around the United States, some restaurants are charging an 18% living wage to cover the cost of labor and other stuff on your bill. Now, I've not seen that in the Chicago or the suburbs areas yet. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that. General in the house, how you doing? So I'm not sure if that's affected us yet, or if you guys have seen anything like that. But some of the restaurants are putting an 18% charge, and they're saying it's because to cover the labor cost, a living wage, they're calling it. I mean, things are going crazy as it is in restaurants. Now, look, it's not their fault. Please, let's understand this. The restaurants are not doing this just to screw the customers. They're doing it because they have to. Whatever they're doing, whether it's a cover charge or an extra tax, alcohol's up, food is up. It all happened, folks. They have people, it's tough out there to own a business, a restaurant business, club, restaurant, a place that has entertainment. Of course, they also have to pay for the entertainment. And because sometimes you might have a packed house of people, but not necessarily everybody drinks. The money they make in the booze is the money. And we know they're saying 54% some of the people are not drinking as much as they used to. So they have to do something to make the money. So if they're putting a cover charge, if they're putting something in, you got to do what they got to do to keep them in business and also keep live entertainment going. So it is what it is. Karen, I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Oh, man, Fox News, a 6-year-old tested positive for cocaine and marijuana. Mother is under custody right now. A 6-year-old, cocaine and weed. Where does it start? It starts from the parents. This degenerate mom locked this lady up. The Democratic Party in California passes a law that gives illegal immigrants priority over American citizens for college tuition assistance. This is in California. So the American citizens, the kids out there in California, they try to get a grant, to try to get some scholarship more to help them with their college. It's going to be very difficult. The California Democrats are helping more of the illegal immigrants prior to the people, the United States kids here and the U.S. citizens, which something the Democrats have been doing for a long time. So it is what it is. Hammer is in the house. What's up? It's Biden's fault. You said it, Boyd. I did not. Did you notice that, Boyd? They did not come out from my mouth today, my friend. I'm just telling the story. Don't shoot the messenger. Tony Toto, great job yesterday, my brother. Can't wait to see you on Saturday as well. Jill, it is horrible. It is horrible. For the first time in Miami, Florida's, since in the last 30 years, they finally elected a Democratic mayor in Miami. Ellen Higgins is the new mayor in Miami. 30 years. Now they went Democrat. Oh. Remember the costume guys that used to wear, remember the old Godzilla movies, and still my favorite stuff. They had these men in these rubber costumes and stuff, and there used to be actors that did that for a living, playing different characters. One of the most famous ones was Bob Burns, and he did a lot. He played the gorillas in a lot of the movies and stuff like that. Actor, he has passed away at the age of 83 years old. Interesting. The First Lady. Now, whether you know, but you got to love the lady. First Lady, his wife, Melania. Beautiful. When you see her, she's a beautiful lady, always dressed to the T. Fashion is always high when you see her. I mean, she's a very elegant lady, right? But she was snubbed this year for the best dressed list, according to Vogue magazine. You might not like her, whatever their political views are with the Vogue, View. Well, maybe something in common. But anyway, she got ditched. They passed her up the best dressed. You ever see her? I mean, she's like Jackie Onassis with the Kennedy's, of course, widow. Of course, when she was dressed, she always looked to the T, and she just got snubbed by Vogue magazine. DoorDash driver gets arrested. Spraying pepper spray on people's food. They showed the video, if you've seen it. Supposedly, she said she was trying to kill a spider. Let me tell you something. If a woman or someone is scared, she is by far one of the best looking first ladies. Thank you, Jimmy. You're absolutely right. If you look at the video of this lady, DoorDash, and you know what? This lady gives the bad reputation for all those other DoorDash drivers who are trying to do their job and do it right. This piece of garbage lady, pepper spray. They show her dropping the food off and then putting pepper spray. I guess somebody ate it and they vomited right away when they found out about it. But the point I'm trying to say, she says she was killing a spider. If you look at a person that's scared of spiders, I'm not, but there are, and they look at it, there's no look on her face like, oh, get the pepper spray and spray it. She was like this with that pepper spray. Arrest this lady. Gives a bad name for DoorDash and all those guys and women out there that do a good job with DoorDash. Guys, Armando Supermarkets, looking for some good, great produce. Go to Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. My good buddy Danny Mazzi doing it right. Lottery winner. Get this. He won $50 million, this guy, and he was spending $131,000 a week. He's broke. They show a picture of him and his wife or a girlfriend. They look like they've had a lot of meals. You just won $50 million, and you were spending $131,000 a week, and you're broke. She's 350 pounds. Well, I don't know. She was heavy set, God bless America, but I don't know how heavy she actually was. But the point is, it wasn't that she's heavy. The point is that she shouldn't be doing that with people's food. So anyway, lottery winner, $50 million. Shit, I got to work all year for that. What I'm trying to say is $50 million. God, what's wrong with these people? How much can you spend? How many cars and how much boats and how many houses? What are you, nuts? Bruno Mars. A lot of people like him. Got some great songs. Bruno is like a little Michael Jackson meets Sam Cooke. He's got some good stuff. Albert is in the house. What's up, brother? But I guess he keeps playing Las Vegas, the MGM, and you haven't heard a lot of new music from him. Buddy, great seeing you last night, buddy, and thank you for what you do, my brother. Thank you for supporting us. Anyway, Bruno Mars hasn't released a lot of new music in a while, and he's stuck playing at the MGM in Las Vegas. And why? And I'm going to tell you, this happened to a certain people like Wayne Newton. Certain individuals have gambling debts. So you're going to keep playing to work off your debts. This is allegedly rumors that Bruno Mars is into the MGM for millions of dollars, and that's why he got to keep playing. Moral of the story, I don't know. I'd hate to get into that mess. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Let's get some more. There's some sad news for the Republican Party. Of course, the great Don Bongino is stepping down, resigning for former. I love Don Bongino and what he did for the Trump administration. He's claiming, of course, that he's there in the office all the time. He misses his wife. He's probably going to go back to his podcast. He was making a hell of a lot more money in his podcast than he was with the Trump administration. So it's bad that he's going to lose. Yeah, Elvis's manager. There you go, Ellie Weinhardt, another great actress in the house. Ellie from the movie A League of Her Own. Check out Ellie Weinhardt. Yeah, that's right. Elvis's manager, Colonel Parker, kept Elvis playing because he owed the gambling debts as well. Good point. But so good. The best of luck to Don Bongino. He's going to be going back probably to his podcast, which I used to listen to all the time. And I love Don Bongino. I think he does a great job. Speaking of gambling, starting January 26th, Americans will pay taxes on gambling laws. As the new rule cuts, for 90%. So I talked to a guy who does gamble, and he said it only counts if you if you win a big jackpot, like over 120,000 or something like that. But another one, be careful with that gambling stuff. It's not for everyone. Jay's Beef on Harwood Heights is again, for the fourth time, it's been robbed in 5 months. And I talked to a friend of mine who told me the story. Their gaming machines that they have in Jay's Beef, they're not locked down. They can and the doors are cheap, so they can break it in, and all they do is take the gaming machines, they pick it up and take it off and leave. And the problem is, folks, when you have these gaming machines, and I think this is how the restaurants do it and bars do it. I don't know. I'm not a professional at this. But don't they empty those machines every night, you would think, if there's thousands of dollars or whatever, how much money is in these? You think when the establishment closes, you might want to take the money out. This is the fourth time this place has been robbed. Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights. Another place, a place that's closing after many years, and we're talking about this, barber shops, and here's another place, shoe repair guys. Benny, the shoe repair guy, if you're from the Harlem Avenue, Norridge area, is closing after 45 years. Karen, yes, I'm sure his health had something to do with it too, with the cancer and having a feeling he wants to stay healthy because his job was so high pressure. Karen, I do agree that, even though I know he said a lot of stuff because he wanted to be near his wife and his family. So I'm sure, Karen, his health might have something to do with it too. So thank you for that update. But Benny's shoe repair over there on Lawrence Avenue, after 45 years closing its doors. You know, he only retired. He was 87 years old and I thought this guy was 100 when I used to bring my shoes there. But I would still, maybe 2 years ago, I bring shoes there. You know, the heel or something breaks, get it done. He would make these shoes look like brand new. And there's not too many of these shoe repairs. I think there might be one here in Arlington Heights near us, but I don't know. I've never been to that one. Kathy did great work on shoes. I bought my wife's boots there a couple years ago, replaced the zipper on some of the long boots or the heels or the soles. He made shoes look incredible, and he's gone. But I think that shoe repair job of whatever is gone is going to be gone too. Kiss in the news. Gene Simmons in the news again. Michael in the house. Hardcore Italians. If you're looking for stocking stuffers, last minute stuff, go to hardcoreitalians.com. Chicago, man. They got great Italian stuff, great shirts, great hats, great cups, great ornaments, soprano shirts, great gifts, great stocking stuffers, great gift. Go to hardcoreitalians.com Chicago and get some stuff. Say, Michael, I want some. Michael, hardcore. Very good. Hope you and your family wear it, pal. Gene Simmons and Kiss is back in the news. Remember this? When you go to rock concerts, Gene Simmons is trying to trademark this. I am Ozzy. I am not an animal. He still has his shine box. There you go. Gene Simmons trying to trademark the devil fingers. Ronnie James Dio, right? Ozzy would do this. Everybody at the concerts. Motorhead, Lemmy. But Gene Simmons, a marketing genius, whether you like him or not, Kiss, whether you like him or not, is going to try to put a trademark on that. And why not? If you can do that, that's fantastic. And I'm going to tell you something similar. Me being a giant New York Knicks fan, again, congratulations on New York Knicks winning the NBA Cup. So let's take you back years. The New York Knicks against the Chicago Bulls. Michael Jordan and the Bulls. The Bulls won 2 championships, going for their third. They would three-peat. So what does Pat Riley do? He trades Marks three-peat. So when the Bulls won, and all those hats and shirts and everything that says three-peat, Riley still made money. Smart businessman. Gene Simmons, smart businessman, if he can do it, if it can be done. The NWO Wolfpack. Oh, yeah. Woo, that's right. Good one, Richard. All right. Interesting stuff we're talking about today. Speaking of Michael Jordan, the NBA, man shoots his friend over an argument over who's better, Michael Jordan or LeBron James. I do not like Michael Jordan. I met the gentleman personally, not a very nice man. And I don't, of course, greatest basketball player ever. Yes, probably. But there was a lot of other guys that just as good. All right. He's got a lot of rings. Okay. I'll give him that. But 2 people argue over it and then he shoots the guy. What is wrong with these people in this world right now? How much free time do you have to sit there and argue over somebody over who's better? Beatles and Stones. Let's go shoot somebody because you think Beatles were better than the Stones. This is crazy, folks. Crazy. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. I want to say hello to some of our sponsors. You guys get a chance if you're looking for, let's say, if you're looking for a good lawyer, Roy McCampbell, attorney at law, a statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. Looking for a good lawyer? Tell him Tony O sent you. That's 708-275-4264, Roy McCampbell. He is the guy for you folks. Very, very important. He'll do a great job. And gentlemen and women out there, for your hair, Trico Hair Experts. Happy birthday, Carmela. Anthony and Carmela from Run, Illinois. If you're looking for problems with your hair and you're trying to get some new hair or whatever you're trying to do, Trico Hair Experts out of Rosemont. You got to check them out. 773-999-7888. Anthony and Carmela will take care of all your needs. That's right. All right. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. What else do we got here on? Oh, now here's something that maybe you guys can help me on this. And Patrice, great seeing you and some of the honey bears last night, honey. Thank you so much. All right. So I see certain friends of mine or people who post every day about our president of the United States, Donald Trump. they're posting, piece of shit or garbage or whatever the hell they're posting. Carol Brandolino in the house. So, all right. And I got it. Social media comes out. You can post basically whatever you want on your page. I totally understand that. Okay. A lot of these people are putting a lot of focus on these particular posts. If I watch Jimmy Kimmel, if I watch The View, if I watch certain news programs, it's all bash, 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 bash. Okay. My question is, when he is done in 2 years, what are these guys going to talk about? What are they going to talk about? Yolanda, great seeing you, my dear. Yolanda. What else could their show? I mean, what else can they talk about? What else can they bitch about? It just makes me wonder that I see this stuff all day long. And it's like mind-boggling to me because there's so many other great things we can be doing in our day, right? Family, friends, I don't know, outdoor activities, whatever you guys do in the winter, whatever you do. And it could be the same thing for anything. It's mind-boggling sometimes that even when it does good, you're always going to get bashed when you do bad. You can do 100 great things. If you do one bad thing, you will always live rent-free in their heads. Yeah, I got it. Like, here's a perfect example. I guess they showed, it was on the news this morning, the couple, the married, the guy with the girl that was at Coldplay, and they were on the Kiss Cam. And I guess the lady, the girl, whatever, she came out and did an article with one of the newspapers, and she did her interview. And they said, bad choice, whatever, I got it. But everything that she's done in her life that's positive, this particular thing destroyed her whole career, her whole life. Mind you, and even if they were having an affair, what she said was, whose business is it anyway? Now, another thing that I did not know, and you guys might know, that they were both separated from their partners, their spouses, during that time. Supposedly, this is what she says. Allegedly, they were both separated. The guy was separated, and the girl was separated. So if they're separated, technically, okay, they're not divorced. I got it, but they're on the verge of it, right? And they took a lot of shit. Now, granted, it is what it is. But even if they were having an affair, whose business is it of the world? And if it wasn't for Coldplay to put them on the Kiss Cam, they never would have got caught. That was their first kiss, I guess, according to what she said in her interview. I didn't read the whole thing, just things that came up on television this morning. Correct. Thank you, Boyd. Oh, that's good. That's good. And it's true. Just because you're offended about something, it doesn't make it right. Good point. Touche on that one. But I'm not talking about sometimes about maybe not so much about personal people that want to just post stuff, but when they have the shows like The View or Jimmy Kimmel that's on every night, or they're going to be on forever. I mean, not forever, but you know what I mean? It's God, it gets to the point where, right? It's like if I was drinking Coca-Cola every day. God, it sucks. Oh, it's bad, but I keep drinking it. Crazy. Just make you wonder. I think it's more embarrassing than people know that they're like Coldplay. I think it's too. Richard, thank you. I think it was more embarrassing that they actually went to a Coldplay concert. I agree with you 100%. That was their mistake. That what they should be apologizing to people to see Coldplay in concert and spend money to see that band. I don't even know what Coldplay plays, but I know they're not good. It's just my opinion. Anyway, yeah. All right. So I was they're trying to save democracy. Yes. Well, that's why they say pineapples on pizza. Some people like it. Some people don't. So good point. All right. TV shows. Now, I don't, some of the new TV shows, maybe in the last 10, 15 years, I don't know. I don't remember any really good theme TV shows, songs, jingles, like I can remember when I was growing up as a kid. And I'm sure you guys can remember. Um, if you're looking at TV shows or cartoons, when the show would start, there's always an intro. And I said, well, what do you think the best TV show intro, jingle, song, whatever it is, was one of the best? And there's so many great ones that I can remember as growing up as a kid. Well, that's a whole different show. Ty Boyd, couple things I want to try to do for 2026. I'm going to tell you what. Number one, I'm going to try to make sure I keep the weight off. Number two, I'm going to try to fix the Dean Martin wig so I look a little bit more like Dean, trying to get a little bit curl in the hair. That's number two. But number three is to get Boyd Pletcher on Ocean's Pit as my co-host for 1 hour, one day. Boyd, 2026. Let's get on and let's have some fun because this man is very smart and very witty and he comes up with some good shit and he gets me laughing all the time. Whether if it's even something that I don't agree with, I still laugh because he's very smart at what he does. So Boyd, please, one time, can you come on the show, brother? One time, I hope so. All right. Why does Coldplay have a bad rep? I don't. A good question, Karen. I just don't like him. I don't know. I remember this year I didn't like him anyway. I don't know. All right, but here, let me tell you. Listen. Vodka with applesauce, apple juice. Try that in the afternoon. All right. Here's a couple ones that I came up with. The top 10, I've got maybe even 12. Top 12. Tell me if you guys think. Addams Family. Very good, Ellie. That's one of them. Okay, let's go. Let's go to I'm going number 12. Scooby Dooby Doo, Where Are You? Great theme song. Right? Number 12 or number 13. Number 12, Odd Couple. Dun, 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 dun. Streets of San Francisco. Number 10, Friends. I never watched Friends, but I'll be there for you by the Rembrandts. Now, I used to love the Rembrandts. They made 2 records with Danny Wilde, and they're great pop records. And it's interesting, this song came out on the record, and it wasn't even listed. If it was on the record, but when the album came out, they forgot to put it on print, the song. So then they re-released it, and they put from the theme song from Friends, I'll Be There For You. But Friends came in at number 10. Love Boat, exciting and new. Climb aboard, coming in at number 9. Addams Family coming in at number 8. Hill Street Blues coming in at number 7. Brady Bunch wasn't even on the list, but that's a great one, Yolanda. Mr. Ed. A horse is a course, of course. Mr. Ed. My Three Sons, When You Seen the Feet. Na, 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 na. I gotta love Sanford and Son, Quincy Jones, of course. Batman. Na, 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 na. You gotta love it, huh? Green Acres is a place to be armed living. Came in at number 3. Hawaii. Right? Hawaii 5-0. Come on. But one of the number 1 ones came in. Mission Impossible. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Dun, 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 yeah. Mission Impossible. MASH. There's a whole bunch of other ones. But I noticed in the last, and I don't watch a lot of regular TV shows. I mean, I love Curb Your Enthusiasm, the song, you know. I just don't know if there's anyone. Maybe you guys can tell me stuff. Beverly Hillbillies, that was another great one. But I don't know if there's, right? Was there anything good? Any good? Sopranos had a good one. A great intro. But that's still 25 years ago, right? Whatever, 30 years ago. So I'm wondering if is there anyone someone know Tony? You know them all. What a mind you have. I have a CD, the best of, and they have like a 2 disc. If you guys remember the CD, it came out best of TV song, and you put them in, and you just hear one right after the other. Um, but I don't know if you guys can, people that watch some of these news shows and stuff, is there any new last 10 years, 20 years, last 10 years that had a good theme song for the intro for a TV show? Can anybody tell me? Because I don't watch any of that new stuff. I mean, remember, here's Johnny, dun, 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 Ellie, All in the Family. Come on. So I don't know if there's anyone's out there that had a good that have now, and maybe the last 15 years, 20 years, that's got a good TV theme song. Wondering if there's any out there. Maybe you guys can tell me if that's the case. All right. Next week, of course, we only have one show, and that's the 26th of December. We will be that's at Chicago Prime on that Friday. Then the December 27th will be at Taverna on Division. My North Side birthday bash. My hat's a little crooked here. Anyway, this is my Hoppy hat. Remember Hoppy? French Connection? Gotta love it. Or my Rocky hat. Beverly Hillbillies, Dick Van Dyke, Andy and Mayberry. Boy, there were some good ones. Yeah, Mayberry I completely forgot. Oh, Dick Van Dyke. ER, okay. But I'm thinking about, like I'm asking you guys, in the last 10 years, last 15 years, is there any new show with a good new intro that had that remind you of some of these old grade shows? And like I said, I don't know. What else is in the news? Oh, anyway, the 27th of December, here's our lineup for Taverna. It's sold out, of course. Double T, Tony Toto taking the reins on that one. We got the great Sarah Diana. Great Italian singer. She'll be joining us. Felix Greco will be doing his Sinatra stuff and more. I'm excited about that. My sister Tanya will be there. I mean, she sings great too. And we got some other special surprises for Taverna Saturday, the 27th of December. And then, of course, we're going to the South Side for the very first time, December 28th, which is actual the date of my birthday, turning 63. And I'm trying to do it at JMOS. We're doing it at JMOS in Mokina. Big stage, great place. It's got the main event band, Daryl Armenstad, Dante on keys as well. So two keyboard player singers, Danny Ramundi, Tony Toto, Jerry Jams, of course. And then, of course, you got Lisa P., Felix Greco, Louis Pipes, Sonia Hicks, the diva herself. We're going to have a great party at JMOS on the 28th as well. JMOS, Southside, 3 to 7. It's an afternoon gig. So you're still home in time to go to work on Monday morning. It's $25 to get in, and it gives you the Italian buffet. Beef combos, pasta, pizza, and the show. You can't beat it. It's going to be a lot of fun, 28th. And then, of course, New Year's Eve. I'm going to do a live video tonight. That's right. With my good friend AJ, of course, the owner of Chicago Prime Italian. And we're going to be doing a little live video right before I go to Chicago Prime Steakhouse tonight and promoting, of course, our New Year's Eve show at Avanti Banquets in the Barrington area, Fox River Grove area. That's a great deal, too, with the main event band, Sonia Hicks, Daryl, Danny, Tony Toto, Jerry Jams, and $150 per person, get you steak and lobster, all the hors d'oeuvres, open bar, all the hoopla with New Year's Eve. So that's going to be a lot of fun. No good shows. I haven't heard anything good in a long time. David, David, A Dream of Genie, another one, 2.5 Men. Okay, that's a good one, Tony. Good point. And that's but that's still like 20 years ago, right? Yeah, so yeah, that's a good one. Good point. All right, Sony, the company Sony, to buy Peanuts. Charlie Brown and the Peanuts. They're buying the whole catalog. $457 million. They will buy the rights to Peanuts. Sony. What are they going to do with that? Release that? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Tell me. Oh, the weather. Did you hear about this? Christmas Eve. It's going to be Christmas Eve, the 24th of December in the Chicago suburbs area. It's going to be 45 degrees. On Christmas Day, Supposed to be 55 to 60 degrees on Christmas Day, folks. Mel Lennon Reed, what's up, my dear? Hope you're doing well. So, that's going to be interesting. The Muppets. We're just talking about the Peanuts. Sony buying Peanuts for $457 million. The Muppets are back. Kermit, Miss Piggy, and all those other crazy characters. They're back. They're going to film or going to make a brand new episode. The first one, brand new one in 45 years. For all you Muppet fans, they're coming back as well. What do we got here? George Lansbury. Some people might not know who he is, but he was one of the original James Bond 007. But he only made one movie, I think, as James Bond on Her Majesty's Secret Service back in 1969. George Lansbury is dead at the age of 85 years old. It became a cult classic with the James Bond movie franchise on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. The Weeknd. What is The Weeknd? Now, you show a picture of The Weeknd, it's just one guy. He's a rapper? He's a singer? I don't know. I couldn't tell you what The Weeknd did. Even if his name was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I wouldn't know what this guy sings. But he sold his catalog, his music catalog, he sold it for $1 billion. $1 billion. B as in boy. You guys, I mean, do you guys know any of his songs? I mean, is he that big? Obviously, now he sold his catalog for $1 billion. The highest catalog was Queen, I think, at $1.27 billion. Queen sold the rights to their songs. That means they can be used in movies, commercials, blah, 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 blah. The Weeknd, $1 billion. Now, back in the 90s, 2000, I know what I spend $1 billion on. Anyway, those were the old days. So I can see $1 billion. Mel, does anybody watch Stranger Things on Netflix? No, I have not. I heard it's a good one. So I'm gonna have to look at that. What do we got in the news here? First former NASCAR retired driver, NASCAR Greg Buffell, 55 years old, and his wife and kids were killed in a small plane crash. Jesus Christ. Our prayers go out to the family and, of course, everybody in NASCAR. Tragic loss. The family gone. Wife, him, and kids as well. Sad news. This isn't so sad. I feel sorry. This other news I'm going to tell you, I feel sorry maybe for the guy's family, but the suspected Brown University shooter found dead, self-inflicted gunshot wound. Isn't it weird? Isn't it interesting that some of these guys, after they do these committed these crimes, they end up killing themselves? Like, oh boy, did I fuck up. Too bad you didn't know before you went and shoot a university and high school or libraries or parades and all these crazy people in this world. Then they end up either killing themselves. Fox News. They had a horrible Hillside by Walgreens in a parking lot. A pedestrian was hit by a car in a parking lot of Walgreens at Hillside. Devastating. Our prayers go out. Just some sad stuff, folks. Sad stuff that keeps happening in this crazy world. How about the weather, folks? That's right. It's Friday, the 19th of December. Weather brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware Stores today. It's 18 degrees. Feels like it's 6. It's sunny, but it's cold out there, folks. 46 humidity and 11 mile an hour winds. That is the weather minute second, brought to you by the JRC Ace Hardware Stores. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. The Chicago Bears Green Bay Packers tomorrow night, 8:20. Some restaurants are putting TVs in their kitchens and is charging a fee so you guys can watch them at some of these bars. This head's still screwed up. Anyway, yo, Adrian. And suppose they're moving to Arlington Heights. But I guess the whole tax thing, and now they're making some comments the last couple of days that the Bears could be going to Indiana. Imagine the outcry of the Chicago fans when they have to go to Indiana to go watch the game. Maybe the law was taken out of the middlemen. Yeah, that's a good one too, Boyd. Good thought. Good thought, brother. But the Bears, do you imagine that? Oh, people will be committing suicide if they thought driving to the city was bad. To certain parts, but if now they have to drive all the way to another state, if that's the case, I think they're doing it just to get the governor, Pritzker, to say, okay, let's do something with the taxes, whatever they're trying to do. The Bears, Chicago Bears, going to Indiana. Then there was another rumor that they're going to Sugar Grove, Illinois. I think they're going to stay in Arlington Heights, but who the hell knows with this world, this day and age, what people say, what people don't say. I don't know. January 3rd, we'll be returning to Johnny's Kitchen and Tap in Glenview. And the 15th of January, right before we leave for the cruise, we'll be at Positano's in Wheaton. This is the second time we're playing there. Me and Daryl Armenstad will be at the Positano's in Wheaton on the 15th of January. David, Indiana would be the worst thing they could do. Nobody would drive to Indiana. Well, you know what? I don't know. God Bless America says Bears' new name, Indiana Idiots. Fits. Not Indiana, just the Bears being idiots. Bears 720. Oh, thank you, Richard. Wasn't paying attention. I'm putting my money on Green Bay. Only because they're giving the Bears 3.5 points. And usually DraftKings are pretty good with that. These bookies, man. These guys who sit all day and analyze football, they're very close. If you ever watch some of the game, the endings, the scores, like, how the hell did they know all that shit? Bears would probably stay with a different governor. Good point. But I think the governor is going to be around. We're going to lose the mayor, thank God. But I think the governor is going to be around a long time. Just my opinion, whether you like it or not. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. What do we got here? Some stories? Headlines. Okay, here we go. No speaker the English. No speaking the English. A bus stops, and two Italian men get on. They sit down, and they engage in an animated conversation. The lady sitting behind them ignores them at first, but her attention is galvanized when she hears one of them men saying the following: Emma first, then I come, then two asses come together, one come once more, two asses, they come together again, I come again, and I pee twice, then I come one last time. Then the lady goes, "You foul-mouthed sex-obsessive swine," reported the lady. In this country, we don't speak out loud in public places about our sex life. And the Italian man goes, "Hey, cool it down, lady," said the man. "Who's talking about the sex? I'm just telling my friend how to spell Mississippi." Oh, you gotta love it, folks. A little afternoon humor. Speaking of the Chicago Bears. Now, these are the top. This is not just Chicago Bears. This is Chicago Bears, Chicago Cubs, and Chicago White Sox only. In the decade of 2000, from 2000 to 2005, well, this would have to be 2024 because they haven't made a list for 25 yet. The top 10 players in these three Chicago sports teams. Bears probably would stay. Oh, yeah, we always said that. Okay. So number 10 comes in at the best player. Chicago Cubs, Carlos Zambrano comes in at number 10. Number 9, Chicago Bear, Devin Hester. Number 8, Chicago Ramirez, coming in at number 8. Number 7, Tommy Harris, Chicago Bears. Number 6, Mark Burrell, Chicago White Sox. Number 5, Sammy Sosa, Chicago Cubs. Number 4, Lance Briggs, Chicago Bears. Number 3, Derek Lee comes in, Chicago Cubs. Number 2, Paul Konerko comes in at Chicago White Sox. And number 1, Brian Urlacher, Chicago Bears. Chicago 2000 Chicago Athletes Top 10 Players. Sports Illustrated magazine says so. And let's not forget, what about Mark Grace? Finally making it to the Baseball Hall of Fame, former Chicago Cub Mark Grace, making it to the Hall of Fame. All right. What do we got here? Oh, I think I said that once. All right. 2025 Power Rankings Epstein's List. Here it is, folks. This is from Trebma.com. Joe Biden coming in at 15%. Allegedly. Henry Kissinger, 18%. Hillary Clinton, 18%. Steve Hawking, 18%. Jay-Z, 27%. Bill Gates, 37%. Alan Dershowitz, 38%. Prince Andrew, 43%. And the winner, Bill Clinton, coming in at 59%. Allegedly. There's a little laugh for you guys this afternoon. All right. 10 death threats that Italian girls say. 10 death threats. Number 10. You know what? Number 9. Oh, okay. Number 8. Why should I be mad? Number 7. Do what you want. Number 6. I just think it's funny how. Number 5, do you? Number 4, excuse me. Number 3, no worries. Number 2, it's all good. And number 1, death threats said by an Italian girl. Have fun. Now, this could probably be any women and different nationalities. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. I hope you guys are having a great afternoon and getting ready for the holidays. All right. This is from the Post oldtimers.com. Not to brag, but I can shake your hand and forget your name at the same time. Pretty good quote. I can shake your hand and forget your name at the same time. Very, very interesting, folks. Cocaine was found at Joe Biden's house. A dead body was found at his house. A male prostitute was found at Pelosi's house. Illegal server was found at Clinton's house, and he raided Trump's house. This was sent in by Mr. Star Spangled Banner, MrStarSpangled.com. Start arresting poll workers that cheated in elections, and watch how fast they tell you who told them to cheat. I guess that's in anything. You arrest somebody, someone's going to beef. Someone's going to squeal. Someone's going to become a rat. One person has to go down, and a lot of other people will go down with them. Elon Musk is in the news again. This is from Group Title Pending. If you take $500 from a worker and give $100 to 5 lazy people, you lose 1 vote but gain 5. It's the biggest pyramid scheme in history, and it's called socialism by Elon Musk. Like them or not, interesting quotes from a lot of different people. Very interesting. Well, folks, it is that time. It's so glad we had this time together. Another one we forgot about, Carol Burnett. Great show. Don't forget, folks, we got a week. If you're looking for those last-minute stocking stuffers, Mama D's breads. Holiday favors are back. Pumpkin chocolate chip, cranberry, peppermint, caramel apple. The list goes on and on. Call Natalie, my sister, at 847-533-0400 or private messenger Natalie Bosch, Bosch. Bread start at $11. So great deal if you're looking for something for a stocking stuffer and you need it by Christmas. Hopefully, she's got a lot of orders. So give it a shot, see what you can do. All right, birthdays for Friday, December 19th. William the Fridge Perry, Chicago Bears. Melissa McCarthy turns 55 years old. Billy Gibson of ZZ Top. Joyce DeWitt, Three's Company, 76. Jim Bonifanti, great drummer from my favorite band, the Raspberries. Dominic Gambino turns 80 years old. Tony's Finer Foods. Mike Mills of REM is celebrating a birthday. Paul Rogers, one of the great rock and roll singers of Bad Company. Eugene Levy, comedian, 79. My good friend Star and Daryl. Happy birthday, Star. Carmela from Tri-Cohair Experts celebrated a birthday a couple days ago. Pope Francis celebrating a birthday. Let's see. Manny Pacquiao, boxer, celebrating a birthday. Bill Pullman, 72 years old. Ernie Hudson, Ghostbusters, years old. Giovanni Ribisi, great actor, 51 years old. Dio Sisto from Zaza's in St. Charles, celebrating a birthday. And Paul Capriardi, of course, a great Italian entertainer. He's got his own podcast. That's a good day for birthdays, folks. And now we are coming to the end of the hour, and we want to thank you all for watching the show, but we cannot forget the great Ace Hardware, folks. Free $10 gift card when you purchase a $50 gift card, 2 gift card per limit. Save $150 on Milwaukee Packout. Save between $50 and $150 on Milwaukee's modular Packout tool storage system and $199 or more. Carhartt clothes, coat and jackets, folks, to keep you warm in the winter. 20% off all celebration Christmas lighting and more. And stocking stuffer, great Christmas gifts they got, including the perfect pets, the lifelike sleeping pet that breathes. They're wonderful companions for seniors, children, providing a lifelike, loving ownership experience starting at $35.99. It's our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Thank you. Happy early birthday to Jackie from JRC Ace Hardware. Her birthday, the 20th of December. Guys, tonight we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Tomorrow we'll be at Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy, Saturday and Sunday. Shows.com. Thank you all for watching the show. I want you all to have an incredible weekend and get that last-minute stocking stuffers and gifts and sending cheer to all you wonderful people. Now, next week, we'll have a show on Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday, Carol Brandolino. Monday, yours truly. We'll be off Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, obviously. And we'll be back again on the 26th of December. But back this Monday, back here, Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. Guys, local establishments, support live entertainment. Be kind to one another. It's a crazy world out there. And if you are offended by anything on this show or any other thing, change your channel. And just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. Good point. It's a tough world out there, folks. Just be kind. Show some love, some affection, show some respect to your fellow human being. Ringo Starr, John Lennon says peace and love. And I say thank you from the bottom of my heart. See you back on Monday. Have an incredible weekend. Enjoy. Go out. Live life, baby. Nick, the piano man, Sahajas, take us out. Bye-bye, everybody.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye, everybody.